My name is Courtney Hoke, and I have been a client advocate at New Life Clinic for 3 years. I met Keonna during her first pregnancy. She had the cutest baby bump and always craved chicken. One day, close to her due date, she admitted that her pregnancy saved her from going down a bad path of partying, and she was afraid her family would disown her. They actually surprised her when they embraced her. And 7 to 8 months after Keonna had her beautiful baby boy, Keonna found herself pregnant again. She came to New Life Clinic for her pregnancy test. It was a Monday. And when I came into work that following Wednesday, the first call that came in was Keonna. The voice I heard on the other end of the line sounded quiet and scared. She asked if New Life Clinic could help her with an abortion. Actually, that's not what she said, because she couldn't even say the word abortion. Her exact words were, "I recently found out I'm pregnant, and I don't want to be anymore. Can you help with that?" As calmly as I could, I told her, "No, we don't do that here, but I can give you as much information about it that you want." And she quickly said, "Yes, information. That's exactly what I need." I told her to come in anytime and we would talk. And talk we did. We talked for over 2 hours. When she first walked in, I could see the stress on her face. I could also tell she had many concerns about this new pregnancy. All she could see were the problems. She already had a 7-month-old, she worried about her depression, and the finances were already hard on them, and this weighed very heavy on her shoulders. I did what I do with any woman who wants to know her options. I walk her down each of the 3 options available to her. We talk in detail about the pros and cons of each parenting, adoption, and abortion. And then we also talked about each of her concerns and how New Life Clinic and other community organizations could help her. When we were finished talking, I definitely feel like she had her distinct paths to consider instead of feeling overwhelmed and like she couldn't concentrate on where to turn next. I sent her home with some extra reading material and my number in case she had any questions for me later. Within a few hours, one of the stories I sent home with her really struck out to her. She read a story about a lady who had an abortion early in her life and then went on to have kids. And as they got older and her family grew, she always felt something was missing, and that was the child she aborted. She felt she robbed her children of knowing their older sibling, and that's when Keonna realized she'd be taking a brother or sister from her son, and that she'd never be able to live with herself realizing that she'd be doing that. So that night, she chose life for her son. Now, here's why Keonna's story is perfect to introduce tonight's keynote speaker. The day Keonna called New Life Clinic looking to end her pregnancy, we were not her first call. She actually called an abortion clinic before she called us. The lady at the clinic scheduled her appointment, and at the end of the call wanted to warn her that there was a group of people praying outside the clinic that day. And she didn't want her to worry because they were only praying and they wouldn't bother her, and she just wanted to give her a heads up. But what that receptionist didn't know is that it did scare Keonna, and that's why she called New Life Clinic. Those people outside praying at the abortion clinic saved this child's life, including a few of our board members who are also here tonight, and they never even knew it. Those beautiful people who sacrificed their time to pray for these mamas and babies day in and day out really are making an impact. Those people were participating in a 40 Days to Life campaign that was started by Sean Carney. Since watching the movie Unplanned, I follow Sean Carney and his 40 Days to Life campaigns, and I know he keeps track of the babies saved, and now he can add one more to his list. With this, I am proud to introduce Sean Carney, President and CEO of 40 Days for Life.